Hello guys, welcome back to LANAP. For today's video, we're going to show you or discuss with you Evernote versus OneNote. Which one is better for you? So if you're interested, let's get started. So if you're deciding between Evernote here or in this case OneNote, there are going to be a few things that you need to know. So, in this case, if you're trying to decide between them, it really comes down to how you like to take notes and what kind of features matter most to you. So, still, both are great platforms or tools here, but they cater to different styles of organization and note taking. So, in this case, let's go and discuss a few things and start with Evernote. So, in this case, Evernote is best for structured organization and web clipping. Now, if you like keeping things like neatly here, categorized, and want an easy way to organize and retrieve notes, well, Evernote is going to be a solid choice. Now, it uses a notebook and tag system. So, in this case, you can create like different notebooks and stack them together and use tags to quickly find specific notes. So, in this case, as you can see right now, I'm inside Evernote here. So, if you click on notes here, you have the option to create different notes. So you can just click on new note here and create your own note here. And as you can see, we just created our new note here. So in this case, you can exit this one if you want, or you could go and click on continue week free trial here. Let's go and choose that one to proceed here. But yeah, you could also continue with the limited plan itself. Now, from here, as you can see, you can just start creating your notes here, title, your template itself. You can go and click on the My Templates here to add, or in this case, create new templates. So in this case, you may be able to see your templates that you've created here. You could go and create your own, by the way. And yeah, so in here, there are going to be a lot of things that you could try doing. So you can edit your text, add color, make it bold, make it italic, underline, and even highlight a few things here. Now, if you want to edit or add tags at the top right, you go and click on the three-dotted option, and you should see the option here for edit tags. And as you can see, you could go and just add your tag here if you want. Like, for example, this is going to be creator, and basically click on create tag for creator, and just click on save. Yeah. So in this case, that's how you start adding tags here and managing them. So in this case, one of the biggest strengths here for Evernote is going to be their web clipping. So Evernote has a browser extension that lets you save articles, web pages, or even entire website straight to your notes. So you do, if you do a lot of research, this feature is a game changer. It also has a built-in document scanning here, so you can use your phone's camera to digitize receipts, business cards, or even handwritten notes, which is something really useful here if you have a lot of those specific documents. Now, for Evernote's formatting, in this case, it's another highlight here. So you can add like checklists, tables, bullet points, images, audio files, and even PDFs to your notes. So it's available on Windows, Mac, iOS, and even Android, and web browser like what I'm using right now. So you can access your notes from anywhere. So with that said, Evernote is going to be, or in this case, is a great thing that you could basically access a lot of your documents in different devices. Now, Evernote has some drawbacks here, obviously. So in this case, the free plan is pretty limited here. Now you can only sync across 2 devices. So in this case, if you don't have a lot of information or had a lot of documents, so in this case 2 devices is going to be enough. But if you have if you want to access this on different devices and already accessible on those devices, so obviously you may need to upgrade your plan here. So yeah, also there is a cap on your storage as well. So to unlock all the features and a limited devices option here, you need to pay for a premium subscription. And also, while you can share notes, it doesn't have real-time collaboration like Google Docs or OneNote has. Now, with that said, let's move on to OneNote. Now, in this case, OneNote is best for freeform notes and handwriting. So in this case, if you prefer more free-form, flexible approach for note-taking, OneNote is a better fit here. Now, instead of a rigid structure, it works more like a digital notebook. So you can create notebooks, divide them into sections, and also add unlimited pages. So if you like the idea of mimicking a physical notebook, then this setup will feel very natural. Now, basically from the name itself, OneNote, so you have the option to basically just start creating your notebook here. There's no limitation to that. Now, OneNote's standout feature is its handwriting and drawing support here. So, meaning if you have like a stylus or a touchscreen device, you can sketch, annotate, and even write notes by hand, which is perfect for students, artists, and anyone who prefers handwriting over typing here. Now, another huge advantage is that OneNote is completely free. So, unlike Evernote, like what we discussed before, there's a paid version. But in this case, you get all the features at no cost on OneNote. Now, it also has a real-time collaboration option here, so multiple people can work on the same notebook simultaneously, so making great for team projects or shared workspaces. So in this case, like for example, if you want to work on a project and you want to work with your teammates, well, in this case, you should have or you will be able to use that here in OneNote. So you don't need to use other tools or platforms out there. Now, in this case, OneNote also integrates seamlessly with Microsoft Office apps like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, which is perfect if you're already using Microsoft tools. However, the interface can feel a bit overwhelming at first, but since it's packed with features, it also relies on OneDrive for cloud storage, so syncing across devices isn't always an instant here. So, yeah. So if you're still wondering which platform or which software you should be using, so there are going to be some points that you may want to take note here. So in this case, you may want to go with Evernote here. So if you want a structured note-taking system, so notebooks plus tags like what I've shown you before, and also if you want a powerful web clipping for research and a document scanning for digitized receipts, business cards, and etc. So also if you want a minimalist and easy to use interface here, you could go ahead and use Evernote. And also if you're okay with paying for premium features. Now, you want to go with OneNote here if you want a free-form notebook style setup, like a physical notebook, handwriting and drawing support. So if you have like a stylus or if you prefer using a stylus for writing instead of typing. And also if you want real-time collaboration for group work, and deep Microsoft Office integration. So if you want to use your notes here for certain projects, documents, or TCs, if you want to refer that or easily, well, in this case, OneNote is going to be the one for you. Now, also, if you want a completely free tool with no feature restrictions, and obviously, OneNote is, or in this case, is going to be one thing that you may want to consider start using here. So at the end of the day, both apps are powerful in their own way here. So if you need a structured organization, web clipping, and scanning, Evernote is the better choice here. But if you want handwritten notes, a freeform layout, and Microsoft integration, OneNote is the way to go. But obviously, it comes down to what you like. Would you like to take notes, the way you want to take notes, and the features that you prefer. But in this case, that's about it. So, hopefully this video was able to help you like and subscribe to Line Up. Thank you for watching.